What's going on? It's Junious Smith III, aka Microwave, and you're watching YurpTV.
Ooh, ah, yeah, yeah, ooh, oh. Ooh, ah, yeah, yeah, ooh, oh. Na, 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 na. Oh, ah, oh. Ain't no stopping me. That's how it gotta be. I'm a hot commodity. That's how it gotta be. Ain't no stopping me. Oh, how it's gotta be. Oh, hot commodity. How it's gotta be.
Junious Smith III.
AKA Wave, I guess.
AKA Wave, AKA Microwave. What's going on with you, my boy?
And not much, just happy to be here.
Word, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you for tapping in with YurpTV, man. It's been a minute since we done, you know what I'm saying, connected, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case, man. I remember you about like 9 years ago. Nine or 10 years ago.
And it's crazy too, because I remember the YLS movement. I mean, you and Drizzle and everything. I mean, that was a fun time.
Yeah, it was definitely dope. Where you from? Where you based out of?
Well, I was born and raised in Fayetteville. I moved to Kinston about 7 years ago. So 2013, I took a job with the Kinston Free Press at the time. Worked there for 2 years.
Word.
Moved to Atlanta to work for the Associated Press.
Okay.
So after about 2 or 3 months, I didn't like it out there. Moved back to Kinston, became a sports editor, and just been kind of bouncing around since.
Yeah, I seen you at a couple of the games and things like that. Like Farmville Central, you was doing heavy coverage on that, right?
Yeah, like Farmville Central isn't really my coverage area, but the community over there has just been so good to my latest endeavor, ENC Moments, that you try to throw on bones wherever you can, and especially if they're playing one of our local teams like Kinston or Green Central or something.
Word, yeah. So how was it coming up, man? How was it when you first, like, your mom and dad? You grew up with your mom and dad, siblings?
Yeah, like came from a pretty stable home. My dad, he's retired military. My mom, she spent 30 years working out there on Fort Bragg. We got a little brother. He's about 5 years younger than I am. So relatively quiet. I didn't really do too much talking. Like, I really don't like talking, really. So
how is that when you're a Libra, bro? That is just I don't know, man. They conversationalists. How you say it? Conversationalists.
Conversationalists.
Yeah, like they literally can talk. And you're a sports analyst, so you can't. That's kind
it's the funniest thing. Like, the thing about it is, like, high school. It's like that's where I really found my passion for journalism. It was one of those things where I felt like, you know what, I may not like talking too much, but I feel like I got a voice and I need to go ahead and just throw it out in some way, shape, or fashion. So when I was 15, I told myself I'm going to be a journalist because I was way too short to play. I didn't think I could play pro ball because, like, at the time it was like maybe 5'2", 5'3", the high school sophomore. I was like, nah, this ain't gonna work.
I feel that. Hey, so ever since you were young, man, you used to have the tie. You know what I'm saying? With whatever you had on. I ain't really understand that, man. Tell me where that came from, bro.
Alright, so
and the hat backwards too. The snap cap backwards. Like, oh, like, man, what do you got going on, man?
Alright, so here's the thing. The funny thing about this, like, I say my first year or two in college, I went to Fayetteville State.
Word.
Like, I was 5X white tee, shorts, different color do-rags, jerseys, whatever.
Word.
And I had a couple homegirls that actually pretty much had the intervention with me, just saying, you kind of need to switch it up a little bit.
Right.
They didn't tell me exactly, where the vest and tie and everything, but it was just one day I said, you know what, let me try this, and got a couple compliments, a couple ladies kind of
you're like the Black Craig Sager.
Yeah.
You know what
so
I mean?
I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep this thing going, and if it catches on, it catches on, because it's one of those things where it's just like, okay, he dresses up a little bit, but he also kind of keeps it casual. So it's my own kind of thing, trademark, and when you start seeing people doing the same thing, it's like, oh shoot, I kind of really did start something.
That's a fact. Oh, people started doing, like, following what you was wearing and stuff?
Yeah, like,
word?
Wildly enough.
Oh yeah? That's what's up, man. That's I mean, it's always dope to influence people, man. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have followed them myself.
I feel you.
It's odd from the outside looking in, but if I guess if you close to somebody and they see what you're doing it for, your purpose, I can see. What did you want to be, man? You say you always knew you was going to be a journalist, or like what did you want to be before then?
Before then, I mean, like pretty much everybody else, I wanted to play in the NBA or something.
Word.
But
so you ball?
I mean, I was able to back in the day.
Like, you don't ball no more, man?
Nah, I ain't picked up the ball in so long, it's not even funny. But I used to have a nasty, accurate jump shot. Like, that's actually how I got my nickname Microwave initially.
Yeah.
Because at any given time, like, I could heat things up and they could get ugly.
How you think we connected, man? I don't remember how you met us, or how you even heard about us, man. Like, 'cause we was young at the time, and that was when the internet was first jumping off. And, you know what I'm saying? Not internet, but social media was like first jumping. Facebook at that point.
Yeah, because it was definitely Facebook, I think, that we connected and everything. And
Word.
I don't know what triggered it. I don't know whether it was a friend of mine that had shared one of y'all videos or something,
Word.
or one of your raps. It was just like, you know what, I'll rap with these two.
Word
and
up.
you know, I remember having some conversation with Drizzle over the phone, and I think it was one in particular that always sticks in my mind. Like, we were just sitting back, just freestyling back and forth, and
You
we
and
picked
Driz
like
on the phone?
yeah, like 4 or 5 beats, and it was the Lemonade beat by Gucci Mane that stands out the most, and he was just killing it. I was just like,
he was definitely he definitely something special, man. I'm glad I got a chance to grow up with him, man, because we had a competitive nature. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I've took that into my adulthood. You know what I'm saying? Being competitive and
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't feel like nobody can fuck with me now. You know what I mean? Because I grew up that way. You know what I mean? So, do you still pursue music?
You know what? It's a weird thing for me because, like, matter of fact, I dropped a project. My last project was called Crossroads back on my birthday, actually, October 5th. And Crossroads was the acronym for, and I can't even think of the acronym at the moment.
Crossroads is the acronym?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, you got to think of that. I want to know what that said. What's that for?
See. Constantly revisiting opportunities, soul searching. Dang, what are the other 5 letters? I gotta look it up, and I feel terrible because I can't remember it off the top of my head. But like, I used to be nasty with acronyms too. Like some of my old projects, like I remember I even came up with an acronym for microwave. Just woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, wrote it down, and then
come up with?
Manny Carolina rolling on with the Major League Fish Centuries.
Oh yeah. That's fire.
I had a couple other projects with the acronym. Radiation, rarely apprehensive, decimating adversaries, thinking intelligence owns nothing. They had defective, definitely every falsifier is enemy, because truth I vocalize emphatically. So I mean, I've always kind of played around with that thing. It's like
that sounds better than your delivery, bro. That sounds better than your rapping delivery. You know what I mean? That's crazy, man. So let me ask you, did you ever get any traction, man, with the music?
You know what?
I know you had a couple hundred views sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I never seen anything like get a lot of views like that, but also you wasn't really pursuing it, you know what I'm saying, like you should have too. So.
Yeah, I always had one foot in, one foot out. It was one of those things that, you know, music was really therapy for me. And especially back in like 2009, 2010, it's like, that's really all I gravitated to. So I was putting out project after project after project. And then I want to say around like 2013, between 2012 and 2015, before I moved to Atlanta, everything was really starting to pop a little bit. One of my videos actually got over 23,000 views on YouTube.
Oh, word?
Just randomly.
Oh, yeah? That's what's up right there, bro.
And then, like, I had a couple of songs.
That was in what year? 2013?
Yeah, 2013.
Word.
And then I had a song, Love Affair, that came out in 2011, I want to say. Like, it was getting spins up and down the East Coast. And I hated the song, too.
Oh, word.
What
you do in Atlanta, man?
So, I was working at the Associated Press.
Word.
And it was the funniest thing about how the job even came up. Like, I remember applying for it. But, so this is 2015. I remember I went down to Greenville. Like, I was doing some stuff for G Vegas magazine.
Word.
So, I was writing a story for G Vegas magazine at a bar crawl during St. Patrick's Day.
So, you was journalist for G Vegas magazine?
Yeah, I was doing stuff for them, and my job was on full-time at the Kids to Free Press. I was the government writer and general assignments. And I was doing some work at Fayetteville Observer as a part-time sports writer.
Man, you got connections then.
Man, I've been all over the place.
Yeah. That's connections right there, man. People need to tap in with that, bro. You still got those connections today?
I mean, I think I would still be cool with G Vegas. Fayetteville Observer is just one of those, I don't know. And then, you know, with me doing my own thing, I've been blessed to meet a lot of people across the state.
Yeah.
I mean, probably some of the best connections I have right now, you know, Brian Hanks. I mean, he's got the Brian Hanks Show on WRNS 960 The Bull, and then we've got Hoop State Network on Webb Wellman, Rob Bridges, Anthony Simmons, Miles Ascola. Like, they're doing a lot of great things.
That's what's up. Yeah. I saw you take a video or picture with Rhapsody, man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. How'd you tap in with Rhapsody, bro?
That came off a complete accident and happenstance.
Word.
So, Rhapsody is from Snow Hill.
Yeah.
See, I didn't really know that.
I didn't know that either.
And the thing about it is, my best friend Mars, like, he had a track with Rhapsody back in 2007.
Word.
Yeah.
That's your best friend?
Yeah.
Word.
It never, I don't think it really came out or whatever, but whatever the case. I think it was like 2014, I just happened to see something like, yo, Rhapsody's from Snow Hill and the Free Press never did anything about it. Like, can I do it? And I tagged her on Twitter. She was like, yeah. It's like, oh, shoot. Okay. So she put me on to her assistant, and then the assistant called me. You know, we set up on something because Rhapsody was touring, I think, in D.C. at the time.
Word.
So I'm sitting back just freaking out because I was like, yo, we were really about to do this interview. My photographer was with me, and she's just like, why are you freaking out? I was like, you have no idea what this means to me because 3 years prior, I was that dude that was trying to pass off my mixtape to Rhapsody at the Jamla show. And now it's like the biggest interview of my life at the time, and we doing this in a damn McDonald's in Snow Hill.
Word.
And then like we go out to her high school, Green Central.
Word.
I mean, Rhapsody could ball.
Oh, she went to Green Central?
Yeah, she went to
Word.
Green Central.
Man, she real close.
So, like,
you know what I mean?
I've actually seen her at a couple of the games. Like,
word up. Yeah, that's why I think I seen you. I seen you vlogging with her.
Yeah, like I was just playing around on Snapchat. Like
My man Fonzie Osama said he just hit her up on IG, and she was not IG but Twitter. It might have been Twitter or IG.
Yeah, it was Twitter.
He said it was Twitter where he hit her. Yeah, he hit her up. My man Fonzie, he just told me last night he hit her up, and she charging $1,500 for a feature right now. Yeah, that's cheap. That's cheap. Yeah, he just told me that he just hit her up last night.
Man, that's what's up.
That's dope. But so being that you from Fayetteville, have you ever met J.Cole?
Man, everybody asks you this question.
Yeah. The
one and only time that I've actually met him, actually had a conversation with him, was the day after he dropped on Sideline Story, his first official album.
Oh, word?
Because he had a party, like he had an album release party that night at the Speakeasy at the time. So my cousin.
That's back when he had the haircut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my cousin, like he grew up with him, so
Word.
had the opportunity to kind of like vibe with him, VIP and everything.
That's the one that got a song with Rhapsody?
Nah.
Oh, I think you said that's your best friend, right? Or you said your cousin grew up with him?
Yeah, my cousin grew up with him. My best friend, two different people, but
Word.
It was just a great time, and I ain't gonna lie, I kind of cussed him out that night too.
You say you did what?
I kind of cussed Cole out that night too.
For what?
And it was just playing around, cause like somebody like to my cousin, I was just like, man, hold up, motherfucker. But it was all a good fun.
Word.
But it was a story to tell, you know.
That's what's up. So yeah, let's get to current event topics, man. What do you think about this coronavirus, man, going on, bro? What do you think about that? Like,
man, at the time, I mean, I felt like it was going to be serious, but I didn't really understand the magnitude of it. And right now, the fact that I'm not doing any sports, like sports is canceled.
Yeah, sports is canceled.
You know, graduations are canceled. Like UNC systems.
Graduations is canceled?
Like as far as the UNC system, all colleges in the state, they're done. Like,
yo,
if they're
tell me, does this not sound like a zombie apocalypse, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Do this not sound like, like what? This, if you, like, I just told niggas on my live the other night. If you looked at life right now from the outside in, right?
Yeah.
You would think you in a damn movie, bro. Like, nigga.
It feels like it. Like this is damn near I Am Legend right now.
You feel me? Like, this is the beginning of I Am Legend before niggas got the diseases, you know what I'm saying? Where everybody was happy, everybody was together, then they quarantined everybody. And then everybody, you know what I'm saying? The people who had it had to jump on this way, and the people who didn't have it had to go this way. And you see what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of,
like, it's kind of scary because this is nothing that we've ever had to experience. I mean,
facts.
You know, that there are traumatic experiences that do happen, and it's like you think about it, you don't forget about it. I mean, for example, 9/11.
Yeah.
I mean, it's traumatic, but life after a while it kind of continues to move forward.
Yeah.
This right now, there's no telling what could happen. Mm-hmm. You know, there's always new cases being developed. I mean, the fact that there was one here in Pitt County recently that threw me off. I was like, man, do I even want to come to Greenville at the moment?
But this is the crazy part. I just want to know, like, what's like. So, like, when people catch it, they die immediately?
No. I mean, a lot of times, like, some people, they can't determine whether it's the flu or the coronavirus. I mean, they're different. There are some similarities, but there are some differences. But it's one of those things that there is a major recovery rate from it. I think it's like a 97-98% recovery rate. So
okay. Not
everybody who gets it die. Like, very few people die. But,
word.
if you listen to the media, if you listen to the paranoia and everything, I tell people all the time, like, I'm part of the media and I hate the media.
Yeah, that's
because they do their best to raise that paranoia.
Yeah.
I mean, just to get some clicks or something? Come on now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. What do you think about Trump? Trump called it the Kung Flu.
Yo. I gotta choose my words very carefully on this one.
He said the Kung Flu, bro.
I gotta choose my words.
I'm dead. Yeah, that's every week. I woke up to that job like, bro, this dude is wild, bro.
That's the thing. Like, Trump doesn't care. Like,
nah, he doesn't.
He's gonna say whatever is on his mind, whether you like it or not. It's like.
You gotta respect it. Though.
Yeah, you gotta respect
that. That is one fact you have to respect. Like, whether you care for his policy, whether you care for a lot of things. I mean, he don't care.
Do you feel like that's racist, bro?
Extremely racist.
That's racist.
Hey, but
it's wrong.
It's more so assholish than racist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that.
Hey, I woke up to that joint this morning, man. He's backing behind that though. Like, yeah, we just gonna call it the Kung Flu. Like, that joint was
like,
funny.
Think about it. Like, he woke, like he said it. Then he had a full day. He went to sleep, woke up, and was just like, you know what? I'm gonna stick with Kung Flu.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Kung Flu. You know what I mean? That's what I said.
Because it came from China.
Yeah,
like
you said what he
said.
said.
He broke it down. China.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
That's tough right now, man. I don't know what to think of this, man. To me, it seemed like the world about to end. You know what I'm saying? Just listening to the media. That's why I don't really pay attention to social media with the articles and shit. Like, I don't really get into that, man. I don't let it.
Here's the thing about it.
I'm gonna be outside regardless. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with anybody that watches this.
Mm-hmm.
The media, good journalism is extremely essential.
Mm-hmm.
But another thing, people have to quit sharing old articles. Mm-hmm. Like, read the article before you post it. Mm-hmm. Don't just look at the title or something and just think, okay, this is it. Because people will use titles to just draw you in. They'll use it as clickbait. Mm-hmm. And then, I'll sit back, I'll click it, and then I find out that the article came from like 2015 or 2014 or something like that. It's like, no, did you read the actual story?
Of course.
Or did you look at that? Like,
you're talking to a doorknob trying to tell people to read.
Yeah. And then they'll sit back, read like maybe the first paragraph or something. And then they'll just automatically take that and then don't even take the time to really figure out what they said by it, was it taken out of contrast? None of that. It just, we're reactionary. Like, we just go for that first thing that we see instantly and don't want to take the time to read stuff because, I mean, no pun intended, but we live in a microwave society where people just, they just immediately look for that first 5 seconds instead of actually wanting to cook and put things together.
That's a fact, man. Being that you're a journalist too, man, how important do you feel like the media is?
I mean, it's extremely important because, if people just go off of rumors or they just go off of false information, then, it's going to mess a lot of things up. And, that's where paranoia ensues. I mean, the fact that, again, like with coronavirus, 97, 98% of the people who contracted are cured. Like, they're able to recover. There's
a famous quote by John D. Rockefeller. He says, he who controls the media controls the masses.
And that is why Kinston media is so messed up right now.
Kinston media? Yeah.
Like,
so you don't feel like Kinston is that bad? Do you live in Kinston?
Yeah.
Dang, so people would say that Kinston, man, is like the wild, wild west out there. You know what I mean?
Tell you something.
Being that you live in Kinston, you know what I'm saying? Tell me from your perspective, bro.
All right, look. Yes, Kinston has violence, but so does every other city.
That's a fact.
Look, I'm coming from Fayetteville, so
Kinston is mostly black, so they're gonna put that stipulation.
Yeah, Kinston's like 67, 68% black.
Yeah,
town of about 21,000. But I mean, it's funny because I mean, people telling me, man, you moving to Kinston, it's so crazy out here, it's violent. I was like, okay, how many people died out there? It's like, yeah, we had there were 11 deaths in 2011 or something like. Man, that's damn near a slow month of Fayetteville. But to be honest, I mean, in Kinston, I felt comfortable. It didn't matter who I was with, or what area I was at, what time of the day, and I mean, because I'm a journalist, I don't know if that plays into the roles.
Definitely plays into it. Definitely, I think so.
I've had conversations with people, with multimillionaires from Kinston. I've spent some time, hanging with people in trap houses. I mean, to me, it really didn't matter. And not one time have I feared for my life. So I mean, Kinston.
That's probably gonna be what I put on. What I put as the. I'm probably gonna put that as the clip on Facebook. That's good though, man. Kinston needs good media, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They definitely need good media, man. Because the bad media, the bad press that get out there, man, you would think it's a war zone every day. And you're right though. Not many people do. I mean, but then also though, a nigga did just burn a shorty up in broad day though.
Yeah, I mean, that was some dark stuff. Like I said, Kinston has violence, and I mean, like Kinston's gonna have some moments where you're just like, oh my god. But that is such a small percentage of it. I mean, like that's basically like.
And then the old lady got beat up in the parking lot and robbed. You know what I mean? Like, they got a lot going on out there.
I mean, you gonna have some cowards that spoil it for everybody.
Facts, yeah.
So
true.
But Kinston, you know, it is a nice place to live.
Word.
As crazy as it may sound to other people, you know, I've been there for the past, say, about 7 years.
You lived in Kinston for 7 years?
Yeah.
Word. Okay. That's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate you sitting down with me, man. It's been definitely a dope interview, man. Let everybody know where they can find you on social media.
All right, well, you can find me on Facebook and Twitter at Junious Smith III, Junious Smith, and then 3 I's. On Instagram, you can find me there as well, Junious Smith III. And I don't know if you want to listen to some of my music. Let's see, microwavenc.bandcamp.com. That's where I put a majority of my projects out. I do have some stuff on iTunes, on Tidal, Google Play. My last project, Crossroads. Eventually, I'm going to hit you up and I'll let you know exactly what the acronym is.
Word. All right, man. I got one more thing I need you to say, man, before you get up out of it. Actually, I'll say this too. What's some encouraging words you can give to the youth, man? And
most encouraging thing I can possibly say is keep at it whatever your dream is, because ultimately you're going to have people, you're going to have the testers, you're going to have a lot of naysayers, even in your own family. I mean, it took me a long time before I finally got comfortable with myself to say, you know what, I'm going to do this on my own. I'm going to find a way to make my dreams come to fruition, because I think recently I was working a factory job. Couldn't even make it a week. Like I only made it 4 days before they terminated my contract.
For what?
I don't know whether it was just like either I was moving too slow or you know I got frustrated.
That's probably what it was.
But the biggest thing
you didn't want to be there.
Yeah, and the thing is, everybody knew it. Like, and you know, I saw so many people that see me at games, like covering their kids or like covering stuff, and they're like, "Man, what are you doing here?" It's just like, look, I don't have too many options right now.
Word. I feel that.
My whole thing was, you know what? If I could sit back and get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, take a shower, punch the clock in at 6:45, work till like 4 or 4:30, why can't I have the same energy for my dreams, goals, and aspirations?
I agree.
So
I totally agree. If you're gonna work 9 hours at a job, you should work 9 hours on your dream. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. But the thing is, though, jobs get you complacent. You know what I mean? You work a job 9 hours, you're so tired mentally, you don't even want to work on your dream when you get home. You just want to chill and relax.
And see,
you know what I mean?
I gotta bring this up.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done a lot of crazy stuff for whether it was the Free Press or, you know, at the time I was doing some stuff with News. I mean, I covered the NBA drafts. I've covered like actual NBA games. You know, interviewed guys like Jay Stackhouse and Reggie Bullock, Brandon Ingram, all from Kinston. Cedric Maxwell, who essentially is the Godfather. Right. Like he was the first one from Kinston to make it to the NBA and won Finals MVP in '81 for the Celtics.
That's what's up.
So I mean, I've had moments. Hell, I even covered a Trump rally, man.
Word.
Yeah, the Trump rally was in Greenville in July. Like I was.
Word. You didn't get punched on by the white people.
Nah.
They ain't beat up on you.
I had the press pass on, so it was just
word.
play around and it's gonna be a foul.
I seen one dude at the Trump alley. He was knocking the black dude out. I was like, what the hell they got going on out there, man?
Back in Fayetteville.
Yeah. I think was it in Fayetteville when he was beating up on the dude? That was your homie?
King Jones, man. Like,
the one that was King. That was him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was beating on Brody, bro. Like getting him out of there.
On a quick tangent, like
how that situation turn out? Did he sue him?
You know what?
I think the dude was justified, wasn't he? The white guy that did it.
Not it. Man, I don't even want to talk about it.
For real? What happened, bro?
Nah, like the thing about it is, you know, They actually hugged it out in court and everything.
Oh, they hugged it out? I think that did go viral.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of people were looking at it like, why did he do that? If I was him, I would have punched him right then and there. But the thing about King, like, he didn't want the attention in the first place.
Yeah.
Like, his whole thing was he went out there to just kind of observe, and then things got crazy. He got punched, and then the cops sheriffs put him on the ground and everything, and then it was just like...
Yeah, it was he that got hit, and then the police came and pushed him down, like he was the problem.
Like, King, he's just like, man, I just wanted everything to just blow over. I just wanted to go home. Like, I don't care about the media attention. I prefer to stay low key. I respect him for that. Yeah. And when I went to the Trump rally in July, like, I asked him, I was like, yo, what should I expect out there? And he basically told me, and everything he said basically came to fruition, because it was one of those things where everybody was kind of cool when it started, and then as time progressed, more speakers came out there, and you could just kind of see them getting riled up. And then I remember Mike Pence, the vice president, came in there, said his little 12, 15-minute speech, and then when Trump went out there, it's like a switch got flipped. Man. Like,
they just went crazy, huh?
Man, I recorded.
But it's a lot of black people that vote for Trump too, though, man. My pops actually voted for Trump. So yeah, you know what I mean, it's a lot of black people at those rallies too, man. So to see that type of shit happen, man, that's kind of wild. He had dreads too. I saw about 20. Yeah, dreads.
Who?
King.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough, man. That was tough. I don't even want to go. I'll probably post a video in the joint so people can see what happened with that, man. That was tough though. Yeah. But like I said, man, I appreciate you for chopping it up with me, man. Appreciate that, man. For those that's watching, make sure you subscribe to YurpTV 252 on YouTube. We got merch available as well. Make sure you go check us out. Subscribe. Follow us on IG, YurpTV 252. Like us on Facebook, YurpTV 252. Make sure you follow my boy Junious.
On IG.
Yeah, definitely, man. Make sure you go follow my boy Junious as well. YurpTV.
What you doing, Quasi? Shit. Working on my bankroll. Trying to flip it cause I'm tired of the same mode. Getting richer on these niggas, that's my main goal.